Pedestrian bridges, are they the right choice? A pedestrian bridge is a bridge designed to give pedestrians access over conditions that may not be suitable for on-grade crossing. They allow the flow of traffic to continue uninterrupted while maintaining a safe access for pedestrians to use. In some city layouts, buildings are built in a tight-fit pattern, allowing the use of pedestrian bridges in connecting neighboring buildings. During a 10-year study in Minneapolis, October 2009 reported the most pedestrian-related accidents, with visibility factor as well as crossing multiple lanes. 60% of all pedestrian crashes occurred when the pedestrian was using the traffic signal at the crosswalk. One solution the city of Minneapolis proposed to combat their high pedestrian crash rate was implementation of pedestrian bridges. In the United States, the Federal Highway Administration estimates bridges would cost an average of $150 per square feet as opposed to $1.06 per square feet to install a basic crosswalk. In Mexico, a bridge may cost $80,000 as opposed to traffic controls costing an average of $42,000. The main reason cities implement the more expensive option is to try and improve pedestrian safety.
At the forefront of pedestrian bridges in the U.S. is the Non-Motorized Transportation Pilot Program of Minneapolis. Here are two photos showing the state of South Carolina seeking to follow the idea of creating more space for pedestrians and cyclists. One study throughout Mexico found that 50.5% of pedestrians would not use bridges to cross streets mainly due to laziness. Many dislike climbing the stairs and ramps, and adding elevators would not be economically feasible. From our example in Torreon, Mexico, the pedestrian bridge fails as it recorded the most pedestrian-related crashes in 2016. Here, drivers do not yield to crossing pedestrians.
Pedestrian bridges may be effective in crossing interstate highways or natural obstacles, but implementing extended curbs or crossing islands in Mexico would be a better alternative in reducing pedestrian-related crashes and speeding vehicles to create a safer pedestrian environment. It would be well worth the additional cost.
Pedestrian bridges are useful in some situations, but they are often overkill for certain roadways, as well as much more expensive than other options. Other options that are applicable in more roadways are extended curbs, which shorten the overall lane width, which encourages drivers to slow down. Another option is crossing island, which allows pedestrians to cross one direction of travel at a time. Extended curbs extend out into the parking lane, which reduces the lane width, which allows pedestrians to be more visible to drivers while also reducing the time it takes to cross a roadway. After installation, pedestrians killed or injured decreases by 34.8%. The average cost to install an extended curb is much less than a pedestrian bridge at $13,000. Pedestrian bridges span much greater distances than crosswalks. They are more expensive, but they are also safer. They are most useful in densely populated cities, but are often not the best option. Extended curbs and crossing islands are applicable in more scenarios and are much cheaper, but they still have pedestrians exposed to vehicles on the roadways. Pedestrian-related crashes are greatly reduced with these options.